not going to be buying luxury shit, you know, you're going to be buying pasta and bread, you know, that's you kind of stretching it a bit on that. And then of course petrol on top of that, which is fucking expensive. So, you know, even if, well, my car, I tend to try and only use a tank a month, which is a stretch as it is, and the tank is 80 quid, so that's 20 quid a week. So actually, you know what I mean, even if you just bought a pack of bread and some fucking peanut butter for the week, you still couldn't do it. It's as simple as that. You just couldn't do it. So no wonder people turn to stuff like payday loans just to pay the fucking bills and the petrol and things like this. I mean, it's so sick what the government is doing in terms of benefit cuts, and then what companies like that are allowed to do to exploit people in those situations. I mean, it's utter desperation. You're looking at people that are in such horrible sort of situations that they have to fucking seek financial help from twisted companies that will fuck them over in the long term, or they're homeless, you know, or their family's homeless. It's as simple as that, you know. It doesn't get any more simple than that, you know. Okay, so if I had a family, I'd get more money. I think if you're in a family of 4, you get sort of 260 or something like that. But you know, if you do the maths, that's actually less than if you're on your own. You know, it's just totally twisted. It's totally backwards. So that's kind of payday loans. The other thing is betting shops. Now this is another one of those kind of exploit the poor people thing, and exploit this idea that you can have free money. It's the free money thing. You know, people in such desperation that they think, what is the quickest and easiest way I can get free money? And of course it doesn't exist. That whole concept doesn't exist. And it's something that's created by the media. We advertise with ways of having free money, and also that money is the best thing in the world. Like, once you have money, everything's fantastic. And of course that's bollocks as well. But okay, I'm trying to remember the statistic, but I'm pretty sure, or it's around this mark, that there are 7 times more betting shops in poorer areas than there are in rich areas. So for instance, if you took somewhere in the poorer end of East London, and somewhere in Surrey, right? You had the same high street, the same amount of shops, the same amount of people, yada yada, but the two places were in different sort of economic positions. So one was a lot poorer and one was doing well off, I suppose. And you'd have one in Surrey and one in East London. You'd have 1 in Surrey and 7 in East London, sorry. So it's the targeting the poor people. It's people that need the money the most that they think, if I can put £1 in here and get £100 out, then I'm laughing. But of course it doesn't work like that. Gambling is an addiction, just like smoking or crack or fucking anything else that you can think of that takes you away from your situation. Because that's the whole drive. The drive is to get you out of your situation that you're currently in. So you go into a betting shop praying that the £10 you have left for the food for the week you can turn into £1,000 and go back and feed your family or whatever. But it doesn't work like that, because you put it in and maybe you'll win 100 quid and you think, oh, that's brilliant, I'm on a winning streak, maybe I can win a bit more and a bit more and a bit, and of course you walk out of that betting shop with no money or less, you know, you end up with fucking debt to the house or whatever. It's just totally sick. It's totally sick. It's sick the fact that the government are taking away more benefits, and it's sick the fact that these companies like payday loaners and betting shops are targeting and exploiting these people. And it's also sick that one of the sickest things of all of it is that the media is convincing people that all the people on benefits are scumbags and that they should just go get a job. I mean, this is one of the most unbelievably irritating and sickening myths that's been spurted out. You know, the actual percentage